joined on offense by Noah Davis, another freshman. They're kind of in an apprenticeship of sorts. Now he's behind the goal. DeMoore trying to work on Latona. Latona now switches up, and the ball's passed over to Paul Schofield, working on Caldwell. Paul Schofield beside the Roanoke net, looking for a cutter. He doesn't see anybody cutting towards him, so he's going to try and do it himself. Nothing going there. Jerry Caldwell doing a nice job defensively, and Schofield gives the ball up to DeMoore. DeMoore with the ball, working on Latona. DeMoore, nice fake on DeMoore's part. Ball's loose, and we got a penalty coming up.
We got a penalty, but a great save by Craig Fleming. Joe Latona lost his footing around the crease area, and that was a one-on-one with Craig Fleming, and he came up big, but we have a big detriment to Roanoke College. We have a slashing call. Gettysburg with the man advantage, 6 against 5 for up to 1 minute.
So the Gettysburg Bullets will try and add to their goal total, try and make it a hat trick early in this third quarter to put them ahead for the first time in this game. 12:09 left in the third quarter.
Roanoke is sagging back in that zone because they are down the man, and Gettysburg will look for that high percentage shot, probably from their senior All-American, Paul Schofield.
Nice shot inside by Martin. Nice feed by Barrett. And Martin puts the Gettysburg Bullets ahead 7-6, 11:59 in the third quarter.
Barrett with a great heads-up play for Gettysburg. The tempo has definitely shifted to Gettysburg. Roanoke might want to call a timeout here. Coach Pilot might want to rally his troops and say, guys, we can't afford these penalties. We got to get the tempo back right now.
The Bullets' first lead of the game, 11:59 left in the third quarter, and Brad Hennigan will give Aaron Sims a rest to go to the face-off circle. Hennigan will go against Tim Feeney. It's been about a 50-50 face-off ratio today at midfield, and Hennigan will try and get things going for Roanoke on offense. They've had little offense in the third quarter to speak of. The ball's loose underneath both Finney and Hennigan. Nobody can find the handle. Finally, it's picked up by Hennigan. Hennigan has it. Now it's over to the Bullets. Now it's over to David Gibson, who gets it over to Steve Hoffman. Into Hennigan. Hennigan on the fast break. Nobody guarding him. He'll take a point-blank shot and scores. Nobody picked up Hennigan.
Nobody picked up Hennigan. They had a 4-on-3 fast break. What you do is you draw the defensive player. Nobody came to pick up Brad Hennigan. He gave Kudelka a fake, and boom, in the upper corner, great goal for Roanoke. A much-needed boost that Brad Hennigan gives his Roanoke squad.
That squelches the momentum for the Bullets, and Roanoke gets on the third quarter scoreboard. 7-7, a tie game is 11:38 left in the third quarter. Back to the face-off circle. Aaron Sims gets a little bit of a rest. He's back in there against Feeney.
He's got his hands full against Feeney. He's their top ace for Gettysburg in the face-off circle, and he is a dominant player in Division III at the face-off circle.
Steve, we noticed Kudelka came out of the goal in that situation just because I think he was trying to cut down the angle on Hennigan's shot. The face-off is won by Sims. He'll do it himself. Nobody's picking up Sims. Now a defenseman finally picks up Sims, over to Bart Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets it over to David Gibson. Gibson back to, that's Eric Daly behind the Bullets goal. Daly's trying to get the ball. Nice shot. Ball's loose, picked up by Bart, the Z-man Zimmerman out front. Zimmerman trying to do some offense now as he throws a long pass into J.J. Blatt.
J.J. Blatt, the freshman All-American out of Vermont Academy, has really been a pleasant surprise for these Maroons this year.
He'll throw the ball into Terminator. The Tracy man is in the game now, and he scored a goal early on. He'll take a shot, bounce shot wide. It stayed in his stick a little bit too long, and the Roanoke College Maroons will retain possession behind the Bullets' goal. It'll be Mark D. Benedetto and Don Tracy on offense.
Roanoke in that freelance offense, they're going to try to go horse to horse. Mark D. Benedetto loses that battle, and Gettysburg's Kudelka, again, coming out with the ball, clearing it at midfield.
He'll take it himself, past midfield. Tracy trying to catch him. Ball's in, picked up by Barrett. Barrett shot low, stopped by Fleming. Long outlet pass to Blatt. Blatt can't find the handle, picked up this time by Barber. Chris Barber with the ball. He's hit hard at midfield. I mean real hard. We've got a flag on the play.
We've got a very, very upset Coach Pilot. He's got to keep his composure out there. He does not want another penalty assessed to Roanoke College. We've got a push call, a technical foul against Roanoke College, and Gettysburg will have the man advantage. That's a questionable call because when a player is hit flush straight on, that is a legal hit, just like in football. But when a player is hit from behind, that is considered to be dangerous by the NCAA. and that is when the refs have to step in and make the call.
So Gettysburg ball, Roanoke will be a man down.
Sagging back into that zone defense to just try to let Gettysburg have a percentage shot against Craig Fleming and hope Craig can come up big.
Sam Cook with the ball now over to Jeff Barrett. Barrett's pass in front, stolen by Craig Fleming. Fleming doing a great job, scooting around goal, now gets it over to Joey DeSiena. DeSiena out to Morrison. Morrison will look to spin, he does, doing some shaking and baking. Dan Morrison gets the ball over to Jake King. Jake King now trying to find a player to pass to. He will pass it over to Jamie Miller. Miller can't find the handle. Ball's still loose, picked up now by the Bullets. They're at midfield going into the Roanoke zone in a hurry is Chuck Wolfords. Wolfords pulling it back out, and they'll start on offense. Schofield with the ball. The score, 7-7, tied up, 9:36 left in the third quarter. And the Maroons just scored on a man-up situation, and the Bullets are trying to add to their goal total now on the offensive. We've got Chuck Wolfords with the ball beside the Roanoke goal. James Camerman guarding him.
Gettysburg is in an offensive set where the middy's behind. They're just trying to go to the goal and exploit the short stick.
Wolfords with a shot, whiffed on it, no good. Picked up by Schofield in front of the Roanoke net. Schofield can't find the handle. Fleming's out of the crease. Fleming's trying to pick it up himself. Ball's loose. We've got a lot of teams. The teams are pushing and shoving, and picked up now by Hennigan. Roanoke with the ball.
We're going to have a pushing call against Dan McLean, and that's a questionable call. The referee was a good 45 yards away from the call, but the referees know best, and it will be Gettysburg ball. We just have a lot of bashing, booming, grinding, chewing out there, Bob. It is incredible action. And Craig Fleming has really been the sole reason Roanoke College has maintained this tie game as of late. He has done everything out there, as Gadelka has done also.
The goalies are really showing their stripes today, and it showed on both sides of the ball. We've got Jeff Barrett with the ball in front, picked up now by Schofield. Schofield gets it over to DeMoore. Tim DeMoore trying to find the handle on it. We've got a push on the play. The ball's still loose. Finally picked up by Swalina. Swalina gets a pass in front. The ball's still loose. Finally picked up by Swalina's shot beats Fleming. Swalina just kind of on a garbage play picks up the ball.
With a good heads-up play. The ball was in a scrum out in front of the goal. It rolled his way. The opportunist that he is, he picked it up. Craig Fleming out of position and just gunned a shot when Steve Hoffman was in the goal, and he's not going to have much of a chance at that. So again, Gettysburg gets that one-goal lead back, Bob. We got an ebb and flow. It's changing back and forth.
So Roanoke College down again in the game. Their second one-goal deficit, 8:30 left in the third quarter. The score, the Bullets of Gettysburg College 8, the Roanoke College Maroons 7, and we're back to the face-off circle. We've got Aaron Sims going against Tim Feeney. Feeney, a sophomore midfielder, is done a nice job today for the Bullets. Picked up this time by David Gibson. Sticks are flying, bodies are bashing, booming, and it's picked up finally by Tim DeMoore, who gets it into McGurn. McGurn loses the handle on it, picked up by Cornell. Cornell shot just wide, run out of bounds by Fleming. It'll be Roanoke ball.
Great play by Craig Fleming, noticing that there was no offensive player for Gettysburg backing up the goal. The person closest to the ball when it goes out of bounds, that team retains possession. Craig Fleming noticing that, good heads-up play.
Again, the winner of this game will play either Ithaca or Salisbury, and those teams are clashing up in Salisbury, Maryland today. Ithaca on top. Ball's back in bounds, and Jerry Caldwell's got the ball. Now it's over to John O'Connor. O'Connor loses it, picked up by Gadelka. It'll be passed back out to Cornell. Cornell breaks the midfield stripe. He's doing it himself. Cornell pass over to Barrett, in front to DeMoore with the dunk shot. No good. Fleming stopped that. DeMoore had an easy shot, seemingly, but to no avail. Craig Fleming came up big again. 8-7 the score. Bullets on top. Fleming trying to clear it himself. Picked up instead by McLean, and he runs out of bounds. It'll be Gettysburg ball just inside the midfield stripe on the Roanoke College side of the field.
Although the game is 8-7 in favor of Gettysburg, Gettysburg really has the tempo of this game. They're doing a fine job of settling the ball down, playing their kind of lacrosse. Roanoke needs to change that and play their kind of lacrosse. So right now the tempo is definitely with Gettysburg.
Gettysburg with the ball. That's Burke Bemke working on Steve Hoffman. Bemke swings around left, right. Nice save by Craig Fleming on the shot by Bemke. Picked up by Fleming. Hill outlet pass long pass to midfield, picked up by Jerry Caldwell. Caldwell on the break. The Bullets are retreating. Caldwell with the ball, zigging and zagging, gets the ball over to Mark DiBenedetto, back out front to Cameraman. James Cameraman will set up the offense. He's joined by Jamie Miller, Andy Odenwald, Mark DiBenedetto, and Bart the Z-Man Zimmerman. Ball's loose again, picked up this time by Michael Stack at midfield. Stack will go in, picked up now by Cameraman on defense. Stack will stay on his feet as he'll set up the offense for the Bullets. A slashing Wolfert's in for the shot just off the pipe. Wolfert's now, the ball's loose, picked up by Fleming. Loose in the crease, players in the crease. We've got a whistle on the play. Now it's picked up by Fleming and sent over to Dan Morrison. Morrison over to McLean. Dan McLean with the ball at midfield. He's bumped out of bounds. The ball's still inbounds, but we've got a whistle on the play.
Brad Hennigan was pushed out of bounds, an alert play by the Gettysburg midfielder, and now, because he was out of bounds with possession, it will go over to Gettysburg.
Gettysburg with the ball. They've scored 4 times in this third quarter. The score is 8-7. The Bullets on top in NCAA Division III lacrosse action, and it'll be Paul Schofield, a tall, rangy attackman for the Bullets, doing a nice job today throwing the ball inbounds. He throws a long pass. It's caught by Wolferts. Wolferts will throw it in and set things up for the Bullets. Long pass off, seemingly off the net of the Roanoke College Maroons, but no call on the play. And the ball's thrown in. We've got an offsides call now on the field, and it'll be the Bullets' ball. Roanoke has really not had the ball on offense, Steve, much in the third quarter. It's been all the Bullets.
There's not been a goal for the last 4 minutes, and Roanoke has made a lot of mental mistakes here, giving the ball right back to Gettysburg.
Paul Schofield being guarded by Steve Hoffman now. Schofield behind the Roanoke net. Nice pass inside. Can't be caught by Jeff Barrett, and it'll be thrown. No, still inbounds. Flicked in by Barrett. Picked up by DeMoore. Over now to Don Martin. Don Martin and Jeff Barrett, the senior attack for the Bullets. Ball's thrown over to Schofield, back to Martin. Back over now to Jeff Barrett. Barrett's got the ball behind the goal, being closely guarded by Morrison. Barrett trying to sneak around Morrison. He does. Shot. No good. Stop by Fleming. Picked up by Latona. Latona trying to scoot the ball. Still on the ground. Players are scrapping for it. Nobody can find the handle. Finally picked up by Latona. Nope, he loses it. Still on the ground finally. Jerry Caldwell picks it up and will sprint. Nice pass at midfield to Major White. Back to Caldwell. Caldwell on the break. Caldwell's got the defense for the Bullets going back in their zone. Pulled out now. DiBenedetto will take it behind the Bullets' goal. DiBenedetto trying to spark plug the Maroon offense. Spins across a defender's stick and can't find an opening. J.J. Blatt picks up the ball. J.J. Blatt with Bart Zimmerman, David Gibson, and DiBenedetto out front. It'll be J.J. Blatt around the side of the net. The Vermont Academy freshman trying to get something going off the pipe. Picked up by Gibson, thrown in by Gibson.
Great play. Dave Gibson gets the rebound. That garbage goal is the terminology in lacrosse when it's just a garbage goal, meaning the ball's out in front and somebody just kind of kicks it in the goal. Not a real shot, but it's still a goal. Hey, and it's on the scoreboard.
And J.J. Blatt did a nice job, a real hustle blue-collar play down there, scooting around goal to make something happen offensively. Make sure you get a good shot off inside. And he got a good shot off, hit the pipe, picked up by Gibson, thrown in, garbage, but it ties the score at 8-8.
Ties the score, and a needed boost for Roanoke. They had a drought of sorts. For the last 4 minutes, they went scoreless. So they really needed a goal right there. Although a garbage goal, it counts on the scoreboard. And now we are knotted again, Bob, at 8.
8-all the score. 4:30 left in the third quarter. We've got a good one heating up at Alumni Field in Salem, Virginia. Come out and join the action if you have nothing else to do. Ball's picked up by Hennigan at midfield on the winning face-off by the Maroons. Behind the goal, out to Gibson, who just scored. Gibson will get it out on top to Cameraman. Cameraman over to Garrett Figg, back to Cameraman. Ball's loose in front of the Bullets net. Nobody can find the handle. Finally, it's Rick Cotton picking it up. A whistle on the play. It'll be Roanoke ball. Nice play to retain possession there by the Maroons.
Nice play. Roanoke's starting to show a little bit of emotion that they showed early on in the game after Craig Fleming's big goal. They're starting to get those emotional spurts back. They need to just make them a little longer. Now they have the ball. They will set up their offense, that freelance offense, and just try to go to the goal against this Gettysburg defense.
So it'll be Garrett Figg, David Gibson, Andy Odenwald. Gibson on the break inside, double-teamed, thrown out. Now the ball's loose. It's picked up by Garrett Figg. Figg just into the game, throws a bad pass, picked up by John Colucci. Now it's picked up by Zimmerman. Inside to Odenwald. Odenwald with the feed from Zimmerman. Nice shot, and somebody is hurt in the crease, it looks like, for the Bullets.
That play started with the Z-man Zimmerman. Great composure, using his eyes, seeing what was out there on the field, and finding the open man for the big goal for Roanoke College. And this is a big play. Roanoke has retained the lead for the first time since, Bob, the first half. So this is big for Roanoke College.
9-8 the score. The Maroons back on top. The Z-man Zimmerman doing some shaking and baking. He's 5'6". He's a Muggsy Bogues type player. He got it over, a nice feed, and the goal scored. Again, Andy Odenwald, a freshman from Vermont Academy, doing a nice job for the Maroons in his rookie season. 3:42, again, left in the third quarter. Back to the face-off circle. Aaron Sims wins it. He's on the break. Over to Bart, the Z-man. Back to Sims. Ball's loose in front of the net, picked up by...
We have a whistle, and I believe there'll be a pushing call that will be assessed to Gettysburg, and it will go back to Roanoke. Roanoke will have possession again.
Kudelka made a nice save there, tried to clear the ball quickly, but we had a push before that play happened, and Andy Odenwald will put the ball in play. At 9-8 the score, if you've just joined us. Andy Odenwald gets it over to J.J. Blatt.
Roanoke's in a 2-2-2 offense, a circle freelance offense now. They were just in a 2-2-2. Now they're going to a circle offense, which has been their trademark all year long.
J.J. Blatt with the ball behind the Bullets' goal. He's working hard against Fabio Appolito. Shot by Blatt, stopped by Kudelka. Kudelka doing a nice job.
We have another whistle, and I believe it will be Kudelka was concealing the ball illegally using his hand, which is against the NCAA regulations for a goalkeeper. They can block a shot with their hands, but they cannot conceal it or hold it for any amount of time. Possession back to Roanoke.
So all 6'4" inches, 230 pounds of Don Tracy will put the ball in play. Tracy's got the ball now behind the Roanoke goal. He's being guarded by Fabio Appolito. What a name. Tracy with the shot off Kudelka. Ball in front, loose. Nobody knows it's on the ground. Finally picked up by
Mark DiBenedetto with the ball.
DiBenedetto comes out of the pile, doing it himself. Stopped point blank by Kudelka. Bart, the Z-man Zimmerman, coming in, pushing down. 5'6" inches of Zimmerman doing a job on the goalie, and he's called for a foul.
A terrible decision by Bart, the Z-man Zimmerman. That will prove costly for Roanoke. While each goalie has 4 seconds in that crease area to decide to get rid of the ball. During that 4 seconds, no other player from the opposite team can touch the goalie. Bart Zimmerman not only touched the goalie, jumped into the crease area and jumped on Kudelka. So that will be a flagrant foul, a minute penalty assessed to Roanoke College. They will have the man advantage. Gettysburg rather will have the man advantage for up to a minute.
You've tagged Zimmerman as an emotional player, very courageous but emotional. That showed there. Paul Schofield with the ball over to McGlynn. McGlynn looking for something to happen inside.
Big series here, Bob. This is a big series for both teams. Gettysburg needs a goal here, and Roanoke needs to stop them.
9-8, the Maroons on top. McGlynn with the shot, scores, weak side. Fleming missed it. Tough shot there to stop for Fleming, and it'll tie the score at 9-all. 2:23 left in the third quarter.
Brian McGlynn with a great shot, textbook shot. A lot of coaches say, hey guys, when you shoot on a goalkeeper, shoot to that weak side, that off stick, where it's not stick side, but off stick. That is where McGlynn put the shot and just threaded the needle against Craig Fleming, and good shot.
McGlynn had 25 goals on the season coming into this game, so he's definitely a goal scorer, and he showed us his skills today on Alumni Field.
And 25 goals as a midfielder is a lot of goals in any division, 1 or 3.
Aaron Sims back to the face-off circle with Tim Feeney. 2:23 left in the third quarter. It's all tied up at 9. We've got movement on the face of Tim Feeney. It'll be Roanoke College ball. So Aaron Sims will start things off. He's moving into the Bullet zone all by himself. Gets by his first defender, passes over to Gibson. Gibson shot way too high, but run out of bounds by Bart Zimmerman. It'll be Roanoke College ball behind the Bullets goal, and Bart Zimmerman will put the ball in play.
Gettysburg is a man-to-man defense. Just like in basketball, you have zones and you have man-to-man. They are man-to-man feeling they can exploit Roanoke College and take the ball away. So they are in man-to-man.
Both teams back at full strength. Ball's thrown out front now. Picked up by Don Tracy. Tracy can't find the handle. Paul's now picked up by Garrett Figg. Garrett Figg gets the ball over to Gibson. Gibson will look for somebody to pass to and get things going on offense for Roanoke College. Zimmerman behind the net. He's being closely guarded by Colucci. Zimmerman spinning down on the ground now. Ball's loose. Picked up by Bemke. Bemke now throws the pass out. We've got a whistle on the play.
That is going to be a flagrant slashing call against the senior co-captain Dave Gibson. He used that stick more as a weapon than as a tool to take the ball away, and that will give the ball back over to Gettysburg. They will have the man advantage for up to a minute, 6 men against 5.
And just a minute 42 left in the third quarter. That's a crucial penalty at this stage of the game with the score tied. We'll see how it affects the Maroons as they retract to defense, and the guy that'll put the ball in play is Paul Schofield.
Their senior All-American. They looked to him for pretty much everything. He has done it all season long.
Schofield will be joined by Don Martin. He's joined also by Chuck Wolferts. Wolferts now gets it all over to Martin. Martin in front of the goal, shot just wide. Martin's been a factor on offense today, number 43 in the program for the Bullets, and it'll be put back into play as his shot went just wide. And
Gettysburg is in a 3-2-1 offense, Bob. 3 men out front. Actually, it's a 3-1-2. 3 men out front, 2 behind, 1 on the crease. Looking for that high percentage shots against Craig Fleming.
Sam Cook passes over to McGlynn. McGlynn now behind the goal to Jeff Barrett. Barrett spins back to Cook, back out front to Schofield. Shot low, beats Fleming. Nice shot by Paul Schofield, beats Fleming low.
Paul Schofield with that high velocity shot. He was 10 yards, 10 feet well from his training box. When you have that high percentage shot, which you get when you're man down, it's going to usually go in when you have a shot coming from Paul Schofield.
Schofield puts the Bullets up 1 goal, 10-9 the score, 1:10 left in the third quarter. We've got just over 16 minutes of lacrosse action at Alumni Field, and it's a great game out here to decide who continues on since this game is sudden death. Aaron Sims to the face-off circle with Tim Feeney. We must mention that the most valuable player of today's game will be awarded a bouquet of flowers by Marizel's Flowers in Salem. Back to lacrosse action inside. Martin with a point-blank shot. Now the ball's loose, picked up by Tim DeMoore. A quick series of passes got the Bullets down low, and Martin tried to sneak one by Fleming. A great job to keep that 2-goal deficit away from the Maroons. Now it's back in front. Ball's loose, picked up by Fleming. As we were talking, the most valuable player of this day's game will receive a bouquet of flowers from Marizel's, and the player will be able to award that to his mother for Mother's Day.
Absolutely.
Barrett Zimmerman with the ball, over to J.J. Blatt. Blatt with the ball, back on top now. J.J. Blatt over to Don Tracy. Don Tracy on top. Tracy looking for a shot. His shot low, beats Kudelka.
Roanoke College and Gettysburg trading goals back and forth, ebb and flow. Don Tracy sweeps left with his defender on him and shoots textbook lacrosse back against Kudelka. Kudelka might have had that shot, but a testament to how good Don Tracy really is.
Kudelka misses that one. He's saved a lot of them today, but that one was not, beat him just stick side, and it'll be a tie score now at 10 apiece. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. This time it'll be Brad Hennigan against Tim Feeney. Feeney against Hennigan in the face-off circle, score tied 10 apiece. Cameraman tries to rush in and steal it. The ball is still loose on the field. Both players on the ground, picked up finally now by, that's Brian Doyle. Doyle picks the ball up, and we've got a timeout. The third quarter expires with the score tied 10 apiece.
10-10. This game is going to go down to the wire, Bob. It is unbelievable. We have to remember that this is the NCAA quarterfinals of lacrosse championship ball. The winner of this game goes on to the semifinals, meaning the winner of this game is 1 game away from the national championship, which will be played at the University of Pennsylvania 2 weeks from this Saturday. We're cool.
Did somebody pull the plug?
Yeah.
You can't pull that too far because it'll pull it out. Hey, we can't give away flowers. That's illegal.
Okay.
Coach Allison said.
Sorry, Coach. I didn't know that.
Can't give it to a mother or anything?
Darn.
What happened?
Roanoke College goal number 23, James
Back to the action at Alumni Field. Roanoke College has just started the fourth quarter in fine fashion. James Kammerman slips one by Godelka for a 11-10 lead for the Maroons.
The third quarter belonged to Gettysburg. They owned the tempo of the game. They scored the goals. They decided when the goals were going to be scored. Roanoke College seems to be coming out of this fourth quarter wanting to take the tempo back. With a big exclamation mark, Kammerman buries a shot past Godelka. Now the Roanoke Maroons have the lead, 11-10.
Godelka hangs his head as Roanoke College wins another faceoff. Brad Hennigan throws it in. Bounce pass, no good. It's run out of bounds by number 33 for the Bullets, and that's Scott Goldman. Good job on his part, and they'll take over possession deep in their defensive zone and try and clear the ball here against a stingy Roanoke College defense.
Goldman, along with Godelka, has shown some great leadership for this Gettysburg defense. They will clear the ball, 3 across, Godelka in the center of the field, joined on adjacent sides by Goldman, and way across the field is the freshman, Brian McGurn.
Goldman gets the ball in to Swalina. Swalina will take it in, throws it over to Jeff Barrett. Jeff Barrett will start things out for the Bullets. Over to Chris Swalina now, number 16, the junior midfielder, trying to get some offense going for the Bullets. Over now behind the goal, Bullets, that's Tim DeMoore. DeMoore working on Latona. His shot off the stick of Craig Fleming, picked up by Fleming with an assist by Dan Morrison. Morrison doing a nice shovel pass job there to get it over to Fleming. Long pass now to Jerry Caldwell at midfield. He's working against Swalina. He's got him left, he's got him right. Caldwell, pass inside, no good. And it was a pass, so it'll go over to the Gettysburg Bullets.
Jerry Caldwell doing a nice job clearing the ball, bringing the ball over, but it will be Gettysburg ball. Godelka with the long outlet pass, and they will come right back at the Maroons.
13:40, fourth quarter action. It's Paul Schofield with the ball. He gets it over to Brooke Bemke. Bemke's shot real wide, and it'll be run out of bounds by Tim DeMoore. It'll stay Gettysburg ball. Burke Bemke doing a nice job, a yeoman midfielder today, doing a lot of the scraping and ground ball work for the Bullets. He gets the ball on top now. Bemke tries to get things going. Bemke's shot off the pipe, and Pope or pipe, it's either one of those, and it's picked up now by DeMoore. The ball has been whistled dead.
We have some confusion with the referees, but now they put the ball back in play. Gettysburg will set up their offense. Schofield, their senior All-American, their leader, going out front, 1-on-1 against Major White.
Major White a little bit shorter than the 6'2" Schofield. Schofield spinning around with a shot off the stick of Fleming, out of bounds.
Great save by Craig Fleming. Just flicked it with a little flick of his wrist. The ball hit his pipe, so it's very small, that pipe, but it can make a save like it just did.
The goaltender's best friend, that stick. Morrison on Bemke. Nice job to check him with the ball, and Fleming picks it up. Dan Morrison, an All-American play there to get possession for the Maroons. Morrison will put the ball in play. Again, Morrison was named the ODAC Player of the Year. He's being closely guarded by Jeff Barrett. He gets a nice pass over to James Kammerman. Kammerman moving right beside the Bullets goal. Pass over to J.J. Blatt, picked up finally by Blatt, and behind the goal to Odenwald. Odenwald looking for Brad Hennigan out front. He finds him. Hennigan gets the ball back on top to Tracy. This is it, Don Tracy against Cotton. Tracy throws a pass inside, picked off instead by Goldman. Goldman over midfield, Goldman taking himself. Goldman's going to take a shot. No, he's going to pass instead to DeMoore inside, dunk shot, and it's good. DeMoore with a nice pass from Goldman scores the goal.
Goldman started that series with a fast break, brought the ball over, drew the midfield, drew the defenseman from Roanoke College, and dished off to Tim DeMoore, and he just had a one-on-one with Craig Fleming, threw a couple fakes, and put the ball past him.
11-11 the score. We're going to take a timeout with WTOY 1480 AM.
We got problems. We're supposed to be off the air in 10 or 15 minutes.
No, they're going to cut us off?
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. Can we get somebody to call?
Well, there's nothing we can do.
They better not. Can we get somebody to call?
Well, don't use this phone. Tell me when we're back in. I can't hear that thing.
Find equipment and apparel from such brands as Slazenger, Mark Scott, Tommy Armour, and Founders Club.
Is he messing up these commercials or what?
Full-service grill. Excellent for group and corporate outings. The scoring at Ace at Hanging Rock relies on our customer service. We strive to make your...
We need to take more breaks because we need to get some more of these in.
Okay.
We got 2 more to go.
address and locations to serve you. Wildwood Road in Salem and Brampton Avenue in Roanoke. You'll be able to select from a wide variety of Mexican dishes and a friendly dining environment.
Gosh, this is a great game, man.
This is a good game.
We got to talk about how great a game it is.
Yeah.
Howard, do you know how many people are out here? Attendance count?
Morrisel's located at 1121 West Main Street.
Come on, get ready.
Morrisel's wide variety of service is what makes them so special. This Roanoke Valley Floors provides the creative and unusual floor rates in European design. So pay Morrisel's a visit at 1121 West Main or call 389-9986 for all your floor rates. Please, let the owners Bill and Mary Jane Birch recover from Mother's Day first.
Welcome back to Alumni Field. Andy Odenwald just received a gift on Mother's Day from David Gibson in the form of a nice pass, and the Maroons go up 12-11, 11-12 left in the fourth period.
Incredible, and there are over 1,000 fans out of Roanoke College, and they're really showing their appreciation for such a great game today. Odenwald with the big goal there, pushing Roanoke ahead 12-11. And these 1,100 fans are really showing their appreciation for such a great display of athletic ability.
It's a tremendous lacrosse game. We haven't had a chance to talk about it enough, but a great Division III lacrosse battle here today. 11-12 left in the final stanza, and we're back to the face-off circle. Brad Hennigan wins it. This time he wins it against Chris Barber. Hennigan throws a nice pass over to J.J. Blatt. Blatt behind the goal to Garrett Figg. Garrett Figg, a newcomer to the game here into the ball game with James Cameraman, who has the ball on the side of the Bullets goal. James Cameraman scored a goal a minute ago and helped the Maroons climb into the lead, now 12-11. Bart Zimmerman with a shot, a nice shot. We've got a whistle on the play. I think we've got a slash to the Gettysburg Bullets, and that'll give Roanoke a man advantage with 10:43 left in the final period.
A very crucial play for Gettysburg. They did really need that one right now. They're down by a goal already, and to give Roanoke that extra gun out there is really going to prove to be detrimental. But we have to tell the fans how great Gadelka has played all game and how well Goldman and the other defenders for Gettysburg have played all game. They have really held this Roanoke team to under their average of 18 goals per game.
Let's see how patient Roanoke College is. Last time they had the ball, they had nice, crisp passes that earned them a goal. Don Tracy, not so patient. Takes a quick shot, stopped by Gadelka. His outlet passes to Goldman. Goldman sprints across midfield. He's being closely guarded by Tracy. Tracy, a little bit rushed on that shot, strips the ball now. Oh, we've got a whistle on the play. Timeout by Gettysburg.
A very, very good call by the coach from Gettysburg, Hank Jansen. Seeing his long stick defender was in trouble, Don Tracy hounding him, he alertly calls a timeout. Gettysburg still has possession.
Good timeout, and let's take this timeout from Alumni Field in Salem. It's 12-11, the Roanoke College Maroons on top.
Oh, Fred.
The newest member of the Roanoke College team is now distributing.
Okay, let's pump it up here.
Okay.
Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam.
Selection of products is second to none.
We're back at Alumni Field. The Maroons just on top, 12-11. There's 10 minutes and 17 seconds left in this Division III quarterfinal. And the ball's in the hands of McGlynn for the Bullets. He gets it over to Jeff Barrett. Now behind the Roanoke goal to Tim DeMore. The freshman's working on Latona. Latona, the defenseman for the Maroons, pushing him outside. And DeMore's looking for somebody to pass to now. He's given up on it. He sees McGlynn up front, and McGlynn has it. McGlynn's looking for an opening. He can't find one. Steve Hoffman doing a good job moving to his right. And McGlynn moves in with the stuff shot just wide. It's run out of bounds, and it'll be Roanoke ball, I believe. We've got a push.
McGlynn was in the crease area, and that's a violation, and it will be over to Roanoke ball. We cannot stress how vital the game is getting there is under 10 minutes left in this game. Roanoke has a 1-goal advantage, but it is going to go back and forth. I think we're going to see some more goals scored out here, Bob, but it is getting to the pinnacle point of this game.
We've just learned that Ithaca beat Salisbury State, so Ithaca will play the winner of this game, Paul Schofield, with the ball behind the Roanoke net, being closely guarded by Steve Hoffman. Schofield scooting around right. Nope, he's going to go the other way. Around left, working on Hoffman. Can't find an opening. Schofield, the All-American, trying to add. Oh, a nice over-the-head shot by Schofield. This time, it's run out of bounds. It'll be Maroon's ball. A nice shot by Schofield. A surprise over-the-top dunker, but the dunker wouldn't do.
Great play by Schofield, great shot, great defensive effort by Hoffman, and a great save by Craig Fleming. You can't ask for more than that in this game of lacrosse.
Fleming, long pass, full length of the field to David Gibson. Gibson catches it like Willie Mays and looks for a player to pass to. Gibson now behind the Bullets goal, looking for a player, looking for somebody to cut. Garrett Figg does, but he can't get open. He's being joined on offense by Andy Odenwald and Mark DiBenedetto and Don Tracy, playing the point position out top. Odenwald, the freshman, with the ball beside the Bullets goal. He spins, can't find anything going. He's also joined there by John O'Connor. He's a senior midfielder out of Long Island. O'Connor gets the ball over to Andy Odenwald. His shot is wide and run out of bounds by O'Connor.
Roanoke College, again, in that freelance offense, they're going to have 2 players out front, 3 on the crease area, and 2 behind.
Both teams are at full strength, 12-11 the score. And we'd like to thank some of our sponsors today, like Dooley Printing in Salem, Salem Cable TV Company, Mac and Bob's, Hanging Rock Golf Course, El Rodeo Restaurant, Marizel's Flowers in Salem for all your flower needs, Corned Beef and Company, Bill Pilot's Lacrosse Camp as we come back to action. Brad Hennigan with the ball behind the Bullets net, looking for a cutter. Andy Odenwald doing just that. This time it's Mark DiBenedetto. Nope, Hennigan's going to take it himself. Inside, he's double-teamed. He's double-teamed, decides to pass off to DiBenedetto. He spins and is playing the point out front.
They're just looking to exploit. There's going to be a double team from Gettysburg, and it worked. They get the ball from Roanoke College.
Picked up now by Colucci, John Colucci, a nice pass in. That's Eric Wolf with the ball. Over to Don Martin. DeMore with the stuff shot from Martin. Good. The score's tied at 12. 7:53 left. DeMore with a nice scoop goal for the Bullets ties the score.
DeMore showing his experience and leadership, having a one-on-one situation from Craig Fleming, making Craig commit, and then taking the shot, putting it past him. That is an inspirational goal for Gettysburg, and we're knotted again at 12. This game has been a tie game, it seems, the whole game, Bob.
New ball game. This time it'll be Aaron Sims in the face-off circle with Tim Feeney. Sims, a transfer from Maryland, went to Detroit Country Day, the same high school that produced Chris Webber, one of the Fab 5 freshmen at the University of Michigan in the round ball, the sport of basketball. Sims will try and win this one. He does, but loses the handle on it. Picked up this time by Brett Smith, and we've got a hold on the arm. It'll be Roanoke College ball. I think Feeney tried to hold Sims, and Roanoke College will get possession of this one. Score tied at 12 if you've just joined us. 34, Aaron Sims with the ball, bulldozing his way in. He'll take a shot, and it's in. A nice shot by Sims, scores the goal.
Great shot by Aaron Sims. He came down on the break and threaded the needle. It's hard to beat Steve Godelka. He is such a great goalie. He hit one pipe, it bounced over to the other pipe. He threaded the needle, a perfect shot. Great shot by Sims.
How tough as a goalkeeper is it to stop that point-blank shot like that that's so accurate?
Bob, when you get to this level of lacrosse, everything is as close to perfect as it can get, and we've seen that display out here today. Sims with that shot. A goalie can do nothing but have good position and just move as quickly as he can. Godelka doing a great job. Just one step too slow for that great shot by Aaron Sims.
Picked up now. This time it's Brian Doyle. Nice pass over to Brad Hennigan, running into the offensive zone for the Maroons. Gets the ball behind the goal to Garrett Figg. Figg looking for somebody to pass to. He's going to take it himself. Back to Odenwald. Now on top to James Cameraman. That's over to John O'Connor on the right wing. Back to Cameraman. Cameraman with the ball. Looking for somebody to pass to. He finds Figg behind the goal. Fig looking for somebody out front, finds Odenwald. Odenwald now looks for Hennigan out front. Hennigan will take a look, nope, decides better. O'Connor into Odenwald. Hennigan passes over to O'Connor. They're being very patient, looking for a good opportunity here. O'Connor double team. We've got a flag on the play.
Good job by John O'Connor using his senior leadership, his senior experience to draw the penalty from the Gettysburg player. Again, Gettysburg showing how good defensively they are. They're really playing tough defense, forcing this offensively oriented Roanoke team to really slow their tempo down, which is a tribute to how good that defense of Gettysburg is.
We've got a forearm shiver on a player for Gettysburg, and that'll give Roanoke College a man-up advantage. 6:50 left in the final stanza. It's tied, it's 13-12 in favor of the Roanoke College Maroons.
And they will set up their offense, their circle offense, and look for that high percentage shot. Gettysburg dropping back in that zone with their long sticks, just trying to give Steve Gadelka the best possible shot he can take.
They're moving the ball now back counterclockwise, back behind the goal to Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets it out front to DiBenedetto, back to Zimmerman behind the goal, looking for a cutter. Zimmerman doing it himself beside the Bullets goal, gets it to Odenwald inside. Odenwald over, bad catch there, mistake by DiBenedetto, doesn't hurt him, gets it back behind the goal to Bart Zimmerman. Odenwald point blank shot, beats Kadelka.
That is a crucial goal. Andy Odenwald with the big shot, because that breaks the one-goal barrier. Now they are up 14-12, and Roanoke starting to show signs of emotion out there. Coach Janczyk, a great coach, will rally his troops, though, and there are going to be some more goals scored by Gettysburg. You can bet your bottom dollar on that.
That's for sure. This game has been close in the third quarter, with both teams sharing no more than a one-goal lead. This time the Maroons go on top 14-12 with 6:11 left to see who plays Ithaca next Sunday.
This game definitely on the line with 6:11 left, Bob, on the line. The winner goes to the NCAA semifinals.
This time the Bullets come out on top of the face-off. It's over to, that's Bemke, Burke Bemke with the ball being guarded by Gibson. Bemke looking for a cutter, doesn't find one, takes it himself. Burke Bemke scores.
Bemke going against Dave Gibson. Bemke knowing that he's got a short stick defender, presumably the weakest defender of that midfield unit, because you got the long stick and Steve Hoffman. Exploited Dave Gibson, who's a good defender, took him to the goal and beats Craig Fleming. Great goal by Bemke.
There's no quitting these two teams out here today. Punch for punch, they're like two drunk boxers going at it, and they are doing a great job. Both teams should be proud of their effort out here today. It's 14-13 the score, 5:52 left in the final stanza. Back to the face-off circle. It'll be Aaron Sims against Tim Feeney, and Sims down in his crouch will try and steal this face-off. Ball's loose. Feeney on it. Ball's still loose, picked up by Sims. Roanoke College over the midfield line into their offensive zone. Odenwald with the ball just scored a nice goal. Odenwald working on offense. He loses the handle on it, picked up by Brett Smith. Brett Smith over to Goldman. Goldman looking to clear it himself. Goldman at midfield looking for a pass, and he throws an errant pass over the head of Jeff Barrett. It'll be Roanoke's ball in their defensive third.
That will prove costly, a mistake that Goldman will not make too often because he is such a great defenseman, but that will prove costly for Gettysburg. They had the ball, moving it over the midline. Now Roanoke has the ball in the clear. Craig Fleming behind the goal, joined by Dan Morrison and, of course, Joe Latono on the other side.
Let's not forget to mention that the women's lacrosse team will advance. Back to action now. Garrett Fig passes inside to Tracy with the shot and the score. Tracy adds to the Roanoke College Maroon lead. It's now 15-13. Nice shot by Tracy on a nice feed by Garrett Fig. It started with a long feed down here that started the play. Nice fast break by the Maroons.
We just went from one end of the field to the other, Bob, in a matter of seconds. That's the great tribute to how good this sport really is, how fast it is. Great goal by Roanoke College, and they have the emotion, they have the momentum. Gettysburg and Coach Janczyk has got to rally his troops. Roanoke College starting to pull away little by little.
Back to action, midfield circle. Another face-off, 15-13 the score. Just over 5 minutes left in this quarterfinal game. And Aaron Sims will try and win another face-off against Tim Feeney. Sims scrapping inside, and a lot of players banging inside there at midfield. It's finally picked up by Sims himself. Sims, nice ground ball into the box, will take it himself, still has possession. He's double teamed, inside shot by, I believe that's Zimmerman with the nice shot, but we've got a whistle on the play.
I believe we're going to have a crease violation, Bob, and it will be, no, we'll have a slashing call against Gettysburg. And Roanoke College will retain possession. That is a big break for Roanoke because Bart Zimmerman was well inside that crease area, which would have given the ball to Gettysburg, but if the slashing call negates that, Andy Odenwald will start with the ball for Roanoke College.
4:52 left in the final period, 15-13 the score. A 2-goal lead is big, a 3-goal lead is huge at this point in the game. Andy Odenwald with the ball back behind the goal to Bart Zimmerman. Zimmerman back out front. This time it's DiBenedetto. A bad pass to Tracy. Tracy picks it up, throws it over to Gibson. Gibson will start their offense again. Gibson gets the ball over on the left side to Odenwald, behind the goal to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for somebody out front. Nobody guarding Zimmerman behind the goal. He has a nice clear path to pass. He gets it to Gibson's shot, stopped by Kudelka. Kudelka out of the crease, bumped. The ball's loose, picked up this time by Gibson. Long pass over to Odenwald. Odenwald decides better. He pulls it back out and uses some time.
Good heads-up play by Odenwald to pull that ball out and assess the situation.
Back over to Gibson, now to Odenwald. They're using up a chunk of the time. Zimmerman with the diving shot, stopped. He's in the crease. It'll be the Bullets ball. Bart Zimmerman, we've seen that play again, the Superman leap and stuff shot. It didn't go this time.
Great play by Bart, but it didn't work this time. Bob, this game is getting really crucial. We're down under 4 minutes. Roanoke with a two-goal lead. Gettysburg has really got to get on the board if they have any hopes of coming out of here victorious.
There's a stick loose on the field. Andy Odenwald tried to check a player and lost his stick. Back on the offensive, the Bullets have the ball behind the maroon net. That's Tim DeMoore, who just got finished scoring a goal for the Bullets. DeMoore looking for an opening. Working on Major White, Tim DeMoore behind the Roanoke goal, looking for a cutter. There's some movement out front. Major White's doing a good job to keep him away. He falls down. Nice point-blank pass, but nobody there. Tim DeMoore passed to a ghost, nobody there. Now Fleming has it on the clear. He's being harassed behind the goal by Martin. Long pass out to Morrison. Morrison does a nice job to keep it inbounds and retain possession for Roanoke. He's trying to clear. He's being harassed. Good pass over to Latona. Latona will go across, and the Maroons have the ball on the offensive. Latona looking to shoot instead of using up some time. That was a bad decision on the defender's part. And anyway, it's back in the defensive zone now for the Bullets, and we've got a whistle on the play. 2:52 left in the game, 15-13 the score. The Maroons on top, 2-goal lead. We're going to take time out for one of our sponsors. How are we on commercials?
Here we go.
The best insurance programs for you and your business. Representing insurance companies such as Hartford, Atlantic Mutual, Travelers, and Blue Cross Blue Shield enables the insurance associates to review a variety of markets for a program most advantageous to you. The people at Insurance Associates wants to be a part of your team today. For more information and personal service, call 703-989-8006. That's 703-989-8006.
Welcome back to Alumni Field. We've just had a crucial offsides penalty on the Roanoke College Maroons, and the Gettysburg Bullets will retain possession as they missed an opportunity to score on a shot by McGlynn. This time, we're back on top now. It's Chuck Wolferts with the ball over to Brian McGlynn. McGlynn behind the goal to Barrett. Barrett out front, this time to Martin. Martin passes back to Barrett. The two seniors trying to work something here. Hard shot by Wolferts is wide. It'll be the Bullets' ball. Nice shot on top by the senior Wolferts, though. 2:16 left in the final stanza. 15-13 the score. Barrett with the ball, nobody guarding him. Jeff Barrett feeds out front, ball's loose. Still, it's in the crease, in the Roanoke crease. Picked up this time by Fleming. They need to use some clock, 2 minutes left in the game. Jerry Caldwell with the ball into Andy Odenwald. On this fast break, pass broken up nicely. This time it's picked up by Kudelka with a long feed down the field. Dan McLean scoops it up, will pass it in. Di Benedetto gets the ball over to Zimmerman, and there's a timeout. Pilot calls timeout, 1:42 left in the game.
Good play by Coach Pilot, but let's talk about Gettysburg. There's 1:42 left in this game. Gettysburg is down by 2 goals, but we cannot sell them short. Coach Jantic has done a great job with Gettysburg. We have to remember that the last 2 times that Roanoke has played Gettysburg, they have come up empty-handed. The Bullets have definitely shot Roanoke of sorts in the last 2 times they've played, so Gettysburg is really a good team, and we cannot count them out right now, and I believe there's going to be some more goals scored by this great Gettysburg team. And Bob, we have to remember that they have traveled from Pennsylvania, that long trip to play in front of 1,000 Roanoke fans. That's a tribute to them that they can keep their composure and their desire and still play this hard.
1:42 left in the game, and the Maroons on top by 2 goals. We'll see who plays Ithaca next Sunday in the semifinals of the Division III lacrosse tournament. We just got word earlier today that Ithaca beat Salisbury State 21-9. The winner of this game will play, and the site of that game is undecided yet.
And the men's counterpart, the women, with a big win yesterday, and they will travel to Lehigh, Pennsylvania to play there. And what a great game it was for them and Tracy Coyne, a big win for the women, 15-11 yesterday. And they are really out here pulling for the men as the men did for them. So it has just been great for the women.
They beat Frostburg State yesterday. The men's team is getting a rally cry from the crowd now. The fans on their feet cheering the team on with a minute 42 left. The play has started. Ball's inbounds to Dan Morrison. He's sprinting towards the goal. Stuff shot, no good. Stopped by Godelka. Thrown back in by Morrison.
Incredible, Bob. An incredible goal by Dan Morrison. That is a play designed by Pilot, but we have a flag on the field. A referee rather, thinks that it was offsides for Roanoke. The goal looks like it will not count.
No goal, offsides on the Maroons.
So Gettysburg will get another shot, another breath of air. The coffin is not sealed on them. They will have another chance. The margin of deficit for them is still 2 goals.
The goal does stand for some reason. The players on the Gettysburg team are arguing vehemently, but there's no change in that call. It must have happened after the play. I don't understand that, Steve.
Luck is really riding on the side of Roanoke College. That might be the nail in the coffin. Roanoke has a 3-goal lead with under 2 minutes to play, Bob. It looks like Roanoke College might be going to the show at University of Pennsylvania. Rather, they will play either Ithaca or Roanoke if they come out of this one victorious, and it looks like they might.
Back to the face-off circle. Hennigan working against Feeney. Hennigan can't find the handle on it. Picked up this time. It's Burke Bemke. Bemke gets it into Martin. Martin can't find the handle on it. Passes out in front. Shot in by Martin.
Martin with another garbage goal for Gettysburg, and now there's a 2-goal deficit. So remember what I said earlier, Gettysburg will fight and claw till the end, till the last tick on that clock is off, as testament to what they did just there. Martin with the big goal. We have a 2-goal deficit, Bob, with just over a minute left, 1:16 in this ball game.
16-14 the score. Turn the volume up because this is going to be a nail-biter. Aaron Sims back to the face-off circle, 16-14, to see who goes on to play Ithaca College next Sunday. Aaron Sims, again, working against Tim Feeney. He's joined by Brian Doyle in there as well. Aaron Sims wins the face-off decisively, and he'll scoot around the right side. The ball's stripped, picked back up by Sims, but double-teamed, picked up by Garrett Figg now for Roanoke.
We have a whistle on the play. I believe it's going to be against the Maroons of Roanoke College. I believe it's withholding the ball. It will be Gettysburg ball.
102 left in the game. Long pass this side. Now it's over to Fabio Appolito. Appolito gets it into Schofield. Schofield will try and get within 1 goal now with a score here for the Bullets. Schofield shot high, scores. A nice shot by Schofield, beats Fleming, 46 seconds left. The score, 16 for the Maroons, and the Bullets are climbing back in this one with 15.
It is standing room only out of Roanoke College. Every fan is on their feet. Bob, 35 seconds ago, it was a 3-goal deficit for Gettysburg, but now they are down by 1, a testament to how good this Gettysburg team is. We got to fight down to the finish. The crowd is on their feet. 46 seconds left, Bob. 16-15, Roanoke College still with the lead. This is the most crucial face-off of the game. Aaron Sims against Feeney.
This could decide whether the Bullets tie the game here. Aaron Sims has done a nice job all day in face-offs. The ball scooped out. This time it's won by McGlynn for the Bullets, and they have possession of the ball out front. McGlynn gets the ball over, this time to Jeff Barrett, their leading scorer. The ball is stolen. It's on the ground, picked up by Fleming. Ball's loose on the ground. It'll stay Bullets' ball.
Craig Fleming came out of the goal to assist Dan Morrison, who alertly stripped the ball away. Now we have a timeout for Gettysburg with 26 seconds. This is life or death for the Gettysburg squad.
It's a testament to both teams how hard they've played today. There's no sure lead, that's for sure, in the game of lacrosse, and we've seen it here. In the last minute and a half, the Bullets have climbed back into this one to really claw to within 1 goal, and they've got 26 seconds to pull out a tie, and we'll see what happens. The Maroons are obviously telling them, let's play some tough defense down low. Dan Morrison, the leader on defense, has surely shown his stripes today, stealing several balls and winning ground balls to move on the transition.
Bob, a big-time player, a prime-time player, is one who comes up with the big play when it is needed most. Dan Morrison has done that all year long. He is a perennial All-American, a tribute to this college, and a great team captain along with Dave Gibson. Roanoke College now will have to play defense against a very, very tough offense from Gettysburg led by Paul Schofield. He will look to take the high percentage shot against Craig Fleming, hoping to send this game into overtime.
You got to look for Paul Schofield or Jeff Barrett. Don Martin has also been a force on offense for the Bullets today. And Barrett will start the play from behind the Roanoke goal, being closely guarded by Dan Morrison. Morrison will look to strip the ball early, and Barrett moves around. Morrison gets the ball loose. The ball's loose on the ground. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Picked up by Morrison, a nice effort by Morrison, but thrown out of bounds, and it'll be the Gettysburg College ball with 15 seconds to play. The score, 16 for the Maroons. The Gettysburg College Bullets, 15.